He didn't give me money. He just being asshole. That's all. My first husband. He worked in America, so when he come home, he just spend his money for drinks for those people here. So become a famous. That's all he's been doing it. So that's why I divorced him. But we took 7 years for our relationship, even though it's really difficult to understand his attitude, been drunk, drugs, and cheating on me. So I have right to divorce him. Going to America, it wasn't easy for me too. It's not that easy like this other woman. I step by like first step, second step, because I have to do everything myself. I have to work all those papers myself, this, that. I have to work in Manila when I was processing my papers. Because my ex-husband doesn't send me money for my living, just only for, okay, this is what you pay on the immigration, this is what you pay for passport, but he doesn't give me extra money for my living there in Manila. So I have to work. My interview, my processing the papers, I didn't ask to anybody to help me for that. I do it myself, going to an immigration, this, that, process these papers, everything. So I don't have like agency to do my documents. No, I'll do it myself.
So you only went to Manila to process your papers and at the same time
Working.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So how many months did you stay in Manila?
Oh, probably took me like 5 months, I guess, before I come back here. Everything they spent to me for my document, my visa to go to America, everything, my passport, everything, I have to pay back those everything. That's the reason why he forced me to come to America. I have my little house here before, native house. And because those 400,000, I have to pay back those. So because before I married to him, I was married to a Filipino. So he spent 100,000 to my lawyer for my annulment. So it cost those money. So on that, I already own to 200,000 pesos. So except those my all of those document I pay, immigration, passport, etc. They added those everything for that, my own.
Wow.
Yeah. So I did not go to America for free like those other women do. Not me. I have to pay back everything, every single penny of those. When I was working in the boat, I don't have even 1 penny on my hand.
So the check goes to him?
It goes to him.
But
to his dad. Because his daddy live in New York. And they just send, because my kid's still here, so they just send, I make $3,000 a month. Because of my overtime. Imagine those 16, 18 hours every day. I make $3,000 a month, but my kids got only $700.
So he's cashing.
So they got all of my money. Most of my money, I mean.
So he's cashing the check. He gives $700 to your kids, but you don't get any.
No.
And that went on for the whole 6 months?
Yeah, when I was in the fishing boat.
You said earlier that you basically had to pay for your annulment because you had to pay that back.
Yeah.
And when you divorced your first American husband, did you pay for that as well?
I make him pay, but I divorced him in America, so it's cheap that time.
Okay.
So he pay everything, and then my lawyer told me that let him pay. And so on this, you don't have to spend that money. So she teach me how to do it the easy way and cheap way.
Were you able to get them over to the US or?
Yeah, because I'm the mother. So on that, I take my kids with 3 of them. So that's why I have to work triple job.
So could you delve deeper into the process of getting your kids from here to the US?
Oh yeah, I have to apply for visa for them to come to America, and it wasn't easy because on that time I wasn't American citizen yet, but I'm a resident of United States of America. But I'm not able supposed to get those like take my kids yet because I'm not citizen yet. But that lady, when I went to the immigration in Montana, and the lady gave me a wrong application, not supposed to be that application. So I told them I'm not citizen yet because I just moved here like more than a year, because 3 years before you become a US citizen. So that lady told me, oh yeah, it's okay, you can do this, you can do that. But that woman's got that mistake application, they hand it to me. So I got that hard time to take my kids until my husband tried to adopt them. You know, I spend money for the lawyer there, some lawyer here. So I spend too much money, but everything is not gonna work that way.
The visa that you applied for, was that rejected or?
Not really rejected. It just took long time. It took almost 5 years before they come to America.
The process
The
was 5
process
years.
because it's a wrong application. It's
Wow.
not supposed to. So if my husband Roy supposed to be sponsored to them, probably like 6 months they're already in America, my case. But because that wrongly application, they hand that woman to me on that immigration. That's the cost me those 4 years before my kids come to America.
Do you have any idea how much have you spent for the entire
Oh,
process?
good Lord, I don't know. But you're asking how much? A lot of money I spent for that.
Probably over $2,000, $3,000.
Not like that. $15,000 US dollars. That's why I spend for everything.
So you're in the Philippines. I mean, you're here in the Philippines, and your children are there, and your husband, of course, is here. So, is this already for good, or are you here for vacation? Or
I'm coming home for good. It's up to my husband if he wanna go back to America. Let him go back. But me, I'm not going back there for work. I'm going back there for vacation only.
Okay.
Because I'm retired, so what for? You know, and beside, I have my shoulder have for surgery on this. This is the reason why I have to retire early. And I like him to go back because I looks like he's really bored her. So it's up to him. I'm not pushing him, but I let him to decide.
But with you, you're already fixed with not going back there to work, but
No.
you just want to stay here, retire, and
Yeah, I love my home. I love Philippines because my life in America is just worse for me. It's really worse what I do. I just killing myself to make money, to pay bills, left and right bills.
many Filipinas or Filipinos are dreaming to go
To go
the
America, yeah.
US because they think that it's, they're gonna
It's
have a
heaven.
good life there.
Yeah.
So in your perspective,
And I tell you the truth. So many Filipina there is not really rich. You know what I mean? They're pretending everything's okay there. So many Filipinas renting. I guess it depends if, because I met a lot of Filipina like they're 18, 19, 20, but their husband like 80, 75, like really old. So in that case, they're already retired or they have a good job. But me, I'm poor. I'm married to a poor guy also. So we just work hard for our living. And on that, for me, America is good for making money to bring to the Philippines. But not really to spending there or living there for your whole life. And for me, because I see even those American people, I can say those people, they don't have their own home. They don't have, and so many people homeless too. So America, people think America's heaven. No, it wasn't. It's not heaven. You have to work hard for your life, for your living. Same like my kids in America. I can't even ask money from them because their lives also is difficult there. Paycheck to paycheck. Like living here in the Philippines. You work, pay your bills, your food. More bills there compared here in the Philippines.
And it's, of course, a lot cheaper here.
A lot cheaper here, especially if you have place to stay like this. So I built my house. So why? Why I'm gonna live in America? Renting the place to live there. And here I am, my house. Some other people live in my house. No. I said I decided to move back home. I spent my whole life working hard and then I'm not living my own house. So as long as I can stand myself or I can move, I can do everything I want, I have to retire early. So retiring early is not the big money because I'm paying taxes too. So but I don't care. I like to enjoy my life as long as like I can still move, I can walk, I can do everything I want. The old ladies there, 85 years old, still working. I said, wow, why are you guys working in your age? I said, we can afford to pay our rent, we can afford everything, our medication, etc., etc. So we have to work. I said, holy smoke, this is life I don't like to be with. Like this kind of life you guys do. No, I have home, I'm going back home.
Right, you have a very beautiful home, and it is like, compared to the typical houses in the Philippines, this is like a mansion.
Mansion.
Yeah.
No, it's not really, but you know, for me, this is a home. Not like somebody's home. Yeah, not like renting, you know. So everything I had right now for my hard work. Yeah, of course my husband, he got help some too.
You know what? Your story, Ate, is really a testament or a proof that not every Filipina who gets involved with a foreigner is only after cash.
But not everybody, like people think, you know, like you married because they can help you for everything.
What advice can you give to Filipinas who are looking for a
foreigner?
Western husband?
Try to work, make your own money, and make sure you guys get your own job. You have make your own money. I swear to God, I've been there.
Roy, I think there are still men, even if they're rich, they would not enable their women to be lazy. I'm guessing that it is really a wonderful marriage because you're almost together for 3 decades.
Yeah. 27 years, she never yell at me because if you yell at me, I yell him back more. Yeah. Filipina is a good woman to take care of the husband like I do with my husband. That's why we've been married for 27 years.
I could never get enough of this soul.